But it's not the same as when you're up on a stage and you get to look down into these faces, listening to your lyrics and your song, and see them really connect with you like that.
This is Up and Country on 93.7 The Bull. It's powered by V Livecast. I'm your host, Sue Bonzel. Let's get this show started. She has won the Rising Star Award for the Edmonton Music Awards twice in a row and been nominated 3 times. And she's up for more awards. Olivia Rose is here. Hello, Olivia.
Hi, Sue. How you doing?
I am doing great. Well, congratulations on your success, your awards. Like, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, you're in Canada, we're here in the United States, so tell me about those awards.
Yeah, so like you said, I won Rising Star 2 years consecutively at the Edmonton Music Awards, which the category is open to all different types of genres of music. I won that when I was 17 and 18, I believe, and that was like amazing just to be even nominated, just to know that you're in the eyes of your community and the city that you live in is really amazing. And I've been nominated for a Rising Star in Alberta Country Music Awards. And I'm also, right now I'm in the ballot for Female Artist of the Year in this upcoming Alberta Country Music Awards. And yeah, just to be recognized by the community is something that a lot of artists, it feels really nice because I think a lot of us are people pleasers. And so when you do all this really hard work on your own, it's wonderful to feel like that hard work is being recognized.
That is so amazing. I can only imagine just winning those awards. And like you said, you know, it just feels so good. And like you said, you're kind of the people pleaser because you want to please the crowd, you want to please the fans, and just getting that recognition, I think, is just so amazing. Now, you said that you got these awards at a fairly young age. When did you start writing and performing music?
Yeah, so I'm 22 now, and I started performing and singing since the time I could walk, basically. I grew up in a really, really small town of 1,500 people in northern Alberta, and we didn't have much for the music side of things. When I was in elementary school, our music program got cut, so my wonderful parents were driving me 2.5 hours to the nearest large city of Edmonton to do choir and vocal lessons and co-writes. I think when I first started getting into the whole business side of music was when I was 9 years old, actually. I won a competition called the Winspear Star Search, and I got to perform in front of 3,500 people, which is double the size of my town in Edmonton. And it was since then that I realized this is what I wanted to do. And at 9 years old, I started going to gala events and the award ceremonies and really started getting into the community and meeting people. So I have tons of friends that I've known since I was 10 years old that have gotten to watch me grow up and work on my music, and it's been really awesome.
I just love that. So now, is your family, are they musically inclined? Did that kind of come from your family?
No, not at all. I am the only musician in my family. I'm the only one who really plays an instrument even. My family are very hardworking, wonderful people who are full of nurses, EMTs, social workers, teachers, people who love to support the community, as I'm doing, I think, with my music. Yes. So the fact that I was able and given the opportunity to do my music and really pursue that was wonderful because, no, my family is not in the music side of things at all.
Well, I can imagine, I mean, if you're at that young age and you really already are showing this passion for something, it's hard to say, no, we don't want you to be a musician.
Yeah, no,
like,
my
follow
mom...
the passion.
Exactly. My mom always said, like, whatever her daughters wanted to do, that she would try to make that work for them. So they did everything they could to give me the best head start on it.
That is awesome. Now, I've listened to some of your songs, and I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern. They're about relationships, good and bad. So are you drawing from your experience, your personal experience?
Maybe a little bit. When it comes to writing, that's the main thing I love about country music, and that's why it's kind of my genre, is the storytelling aspect. I think that that is really where the heart of country music lies. And so I take inspiration from my own life, friends' lives, TV shows, movies, books, everything like that to create these stories and these characters that I love to write about.
I love that. So now, do you have anybody in your life romantically?
I do. My boyfriend Drew, we've been together for 3.5 years now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We're celebrating his birthday this weekend, so it should be a
Yay,
good.
okay.
Yeah, it's been wonderful.
Good. Are you going to write him a song as his birthday present?
I wrote him a song last year for his birthday.
See?
Maybe
That
I'll
was
do
a good
another. I'll do an
idea.
updated one.
There you go. After another year, you got more to add to it, right?
Exactly.
So I see you do a lot of covers as well. I've seen you, on some of your videos perform. What's your favorite cover song? Like your all-time, like go-to favorite cover song?
There's one that isn't really well known. It's by a band called the Highwomen, and it's like Maren Morris, Brandi Carlile, and two other singer-songwriters. And it's called, what's it called? Wanna have Crowded Table. That's what it's called. And it's a song that really became something that I would sing with my family a lot at Thanksgiving and stuff. It's just about having a big, happy family and inviting anybody, even if they're not blood, into your life. And it's a really gorgeous song, and every time I sing it, people love it, even if they haven't heard of it before. So yeah, Crowded Table by the Highwomen.
Okay, there you go. So now, if you guys don't know that song, you're going to have to go look it up. And so
The
we
whole
can maybe
album,
find
the
you.
whole album is amazing.
Yes, it is. It is very, very good. So now you doing. I've seen you in these videos performing on stage. What's the best part about performing with a live audience?
Well, it's something that I haven't gotten to do very much in the past 2 years.
Right.
So it's really just about the connection. I've been lucky enough to have tons of live stream shows in these past 2 years with the pandemic. But it's not the same as when you're up on a stage and you get to look down into these faces, listening to your lyrics and your song, and see them really connect with you like that. That's another main part about country music for me, is the connections that you create through story and song with the audience, because they take your words that you've written and completely put it into their own lives and create their own story for it, which I think is gorgeous. So I guess that's really it. It's kind of cliche, but just that connection, making eye contact and really sharing your story with them.
Yeah, and that's, I would imagine too, it's that energy. You can get the
100%.
energy from a virtual, but really being, face to face and being there and feeling it is like, oh yeah, I love that.
It gives the show like such another feeling. It's insane.
That is so cool. So now I understand you're writing a bunch of songs. You're going to be coming out with an EP. Tell us about that.
Yeah. In these 2 years, with not being able to perform live as much, I've really focused and honed in my songwriting abilities. And one good thing that maybe came out of this pandemic is that I've been able to write with such incredible writers that are on the other side of the country from me that I might not necessarily have had the opportunity to unless I went to Ontario, where they live. I think for 6 months straight, I was writing 4 or 5 songs a week. And so out of those little songs that I've been writing, there's been ones that have really, really struck a chord with me that I want to take and record and release new music. Because it's been 2 years since I've gotten to release music. So I'm dying to get back in the studio and to record kind of this next little chapter of my music career.
Well, that is going to be super, super exciting. Any plans to come out to Nashville anytime?
I would love to, definitely. Hopefully it's looking like the COVID situation is getting a little bit better. I actually had plans to March 2019 that COVID started. I had plans to come to Nashville, and then COVID happened, and it never happened, and I've actually never been, so...
Oh my goodness.
It would be absolutely amazing. So hopefully in the next year.
Put that on the bucket list. Yeah, right? Exactly. And speaking of manifesting, if there was anybody that you could open up for in country music, who would that be?
Miranda Lambert, hands down.
She knows. She knows right off the bat.
Definitely. I've been obsessed with her. She was such an inspiration for me in my early years of writing and performing. And I've been lucky enough to see her in concert twice, and I actually got to meet her once. She was in a local bar when she was performing in my city of Edmonton. She was at a local bar that was like 6 blocks away from me, and my friend who worked there texted me and said, I think that country girl you like is here. And so I was like, oh my God. So I got out of bed, I put a hat on. I think it was probably this one. And I ran down there and I got to shake her hand and meet her. And it was amazing. So to open for her would just make my life.
Wow. Well, maybe there's an opportunity. She has her own bar in Nashville.
Yeah.
So
to perform there would be
cool,
insane.
Right? Right? Yes, exactly. Well, I like to do something a little fun with my guests. So we're going to play a little game. But before we do that, I would love it if you'd be willing to play us a song.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'd love to play you a song called Hard Work and Whiskey. Ooh. And like I've mentioned, I grew up in a small town where country music was the main thing I listened to. And I got to listen to all the classics with my grandparents, Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn. And I wrote this song with a good friend of mine, Terry Fernahoe, and it's kind of like my little homage to that classic country feeling. It's called Hard Work and Whiskey. Found me in bar stool away from the fools who think they can charm their way home. No mood for small talk, George Jones on the jukebox. In this place, they leave me alone. 'Cause I'm not in search of a good time tonight. Never felt worse even once in my life. I need something stronger than the pain that I feel when you claim that you don't even miss me. And this sweet old bartender says I can do better. Red wine's too weak to convince me. I need some of that hard work and whiskey. There's something so healing about wood beams on ceilings and mirrors that hang behind bars. Lost in the history, the songs and the mysteries and stories from a 6-string guitar. Feeling the buzz from the old neon lights. Drinking until everything feels alright. I need something stronger than the pain that I feel when you claim that you don't even miss me. And this sweet old bartender says I can do better. Well, red wine's too weak to convince me. I need some of that hard work and whiskey. I don't know what the hell I did wrong, and I'm hoping that the whiskey can help me move on. 'Cause I need something stronger than the pain that I feel when you claim that
Nice. All right. Yay.
Thank you.
What a great song. That's so fun.
Yeah, it was a really good one to write. And we wrote it in probably 45 minutes, one of the fastest I've ever done. And we just took that classic country vibe of like sitting in a small town bar, drinking whiskey to drown your sorrows, and ran with it.
Well, it's pretty accurate. So, I mean, and when it flows, it just flows. And it's like, you got something good.
Exactly.
So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thanks for having me perform it.
Absolutely. So you ready to play a little game?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. We're going to play a game that's called This or That.
Oh, I love this.
You ready? Okay, so
I do
it's
this
like
on my Instagram
little,
stories all the time.
there you go. Little lightning round here. So,
Okay.
Heels or boots?
Boots.
Okay, I probably could have guessed that. Peppermint or wintergreen?
Wintergreen.
Ah, me too. I'm like, nobody else likes wintergreen.
Better.
That's weird.
It's better.
Savory or sweet?
Savory.
Okay. I think we can hang out.
Perfect.
Pepperoni or cheese pizza?
Pepperoni. It used to be cheese, but I kind of grew out of that.
Now, just a little bit of spice, a little pepperoni, right? Just a little.
You gotta have something.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee, for sure. Hands
Coffee. She's like, oh, coffee, come on. Beer or wine?
Ooh, see, this one's hard because I love both. But if I had to choose only one, I guess I'd go with wine.
Okay, all right. Me too.
I drank a bottle last night, so.
See, oh my God, so did I.
Twins.
Twins, we're twinning, okay. Let's see. Whiskey or vodka?
Whiskey, I guess.
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's
she just
like
sang
vodka
the song,
doesn't
right?
jive me too much. It's got to be whiskey. There's something more there.
Okay, all right, whiskey. She needs that hard-working whiskey, right? Mm-hmm. Car or truck?
Truck, if I could afford the gas.
Good answer. I like that too. Beach or mountains?
Mountains, of course.
Mountains.
I live in Alberta.
She says mountains. Yeah, right, exactly. Would be wrong if you said beach, right? Mm-hmm. Mild or spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy.
And that's been like a new development for me. Like I've just been getting into the hot sauce in the past year or so. And I used to not be able to handle it whatsoever, but I like it now, so.
I have friends who put like Tapatio on everything. Everything. I'm like, a little bit here and there is fine with me.
Yeah,
but not
all the time.
Exactly. Okay. Tacos or burritos?
Tacos, hands down, my favorite food.
Tacos. Who doesn't like tacos, right?
Exactly. I'm taking my boyfriend, this is a secret, he's not home right now, so it's fine. Tomorrow night for his birthday, I'm taking him to our favorite Mexican place. And since it's cold here and there's snow, they have these little igloos set up outside. So you're in your own little bubble.
That is awesome. How fun is that?
It should be great. I'm excited.
It's, usually you're having tacos in Mexico when you're on the beach, but you know what? Now you can have it in an igloo.
Yeah,
even better.
There you go. My roommates are in Mexico right now, so they're having a good time, but it's fine. I'll be having tacos in the snow. It'll be great.
Right? Exactly. It's like, you go right ahead. I'm going to go have tacos in an igloo.
Yeah, it's way better.
Okay. Glazed or old-fashioned?
Old-fashioned.
Really?
Wait, no. No.
Well, there's glazed. I guess you can still glaze the old-fashioned, right?
I like old-fashioned glazed. So
old-fashioned glazed.
At Tim Hortons, Canadian Tim Hortons, we have a sour cream old-fashioned glazed donut, and it's my favorite donut.
That sounds really good. I know we had Brett Kissel on the show not too long ago, and he was talking about Timbits. So we covered that.
Okay, good. You're all up to date on the Timmy's stuff.
I need to make a trip up there and go try it out because we don't have that down here. So
apparently there's a couple in the States somewhere. So
oh really? Oh, we might have to go seek them out and find out so we can have the Tim Hortons conversation. Mm-hmm. Okay, and lastly, cilantro, yes or no?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of cilantro. It's still kind of, I have that thing where it tastes like soap to me, and it still kind of does. But I'm training myself to like it because it's on everything. So
right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, the first time I started having cilantro, I was like, no, don't like it, don't want it. And then something happened, and now I'm like, ooh, I really like it. So who
I
knows?
don't mind it. So
Yes, just a little, just a little. Well, good. I had so much fun with you. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me and play a song for us. And so besides the EP, any shows coming up that maybe we can put on our calendar?
No shows at the moment. I'm trying to get booked for some summer stuff. Hopefully, I have some stuff in the works for summer. But it seems like a lot of people are being a little tentative of booking right now.
Sure.
Just because of these circumstances.
Yes, exactly.
But the audience can follow me on all my socials, and I keep everybody super up to date with what I'm doing. It's at Olivia Rose _music on everything. So yeah.
Yes, and she's also on TikTok. You have fun, super fun TikToks too. I love that.
Thank you. At Olivia Rose _music.
See, there you go. That's where you find her. Congratulations on all of your success, and we'll keep an eye on you.
Thank you so much, Sue. It's been really wonderful being here today.
Thanks for tuning in to Up and Country, where we have new episodes every Tuesday. And be sure to visit upandcountry.com for all of the episodes and information about our VIP club, where you're going to get exclusive backstage access. And if you're on Instagram or TikTok, make sure to follow me, Sue Bonzel. I'll see you next week.